Here's how to use Blender 3D to actually make money and turn the skills that you've been learning into actual income. Okay, here's a huge disclaimer. If you are a person that is very adamant about Blender is a hobby, Blender is an art form, it's creative expression, this video is not for you, okay? Scroll past this. This video is for people that have the sole intention of using their hobby to make money. Now, maybe these are people who don't understand that you can make money using Blender, and they don't understand the start to finish on how you should be going about this, how you should be talking to people, what people expect, things like that. All right, now that we've got those people out of the way that think Blender is only a creative hobby, and that is perfectly valid, that is awesome, okay? It's not for them. Here is a misconception that you've probably learned, that people have told you, that it's probably come across to you in this way. I'm gonna tell you that, and then I'm gonna lead it into an example of what people are actually looking for and who actually make money. Okay. The misconception is that you need a creative, diverse portfolio. You need a diverse portfolio. Wrong. That is the opposite of what you want to be doing. You do not want by any means a diverse portfolio. And when I say diverse portfolio, this is what I mean. I know you've seen it, and maybe you've done this too, is that you go on someone's Instagram or TikTok or ArtStation, wherever they're posting, and you see it's all over the place. Black hole renders, simulations, aliens on different planets, whatever, an object sitting on a podium that's overgrown and things like that. Guys, those things are awesome. They look amazing, and that's a great skill to have. It is not going to make you money, okay, posting that. The skills that you learn to do that will help you make money, but posting that on your portfolio, wherever you're posting it, that will not make you money. That is the opposite of what you want to be doing, okay? That's the misconception. Now, let me give you an example of why that is, okay? What we need to do as artists, and we're really bad at this as artists, trust me, I am too, or I was when I first started, you need to look into the minds of a business owner or the mind of a client who wants to purchase a 3D animation. Okay, I'll give you a very easy example. Let's say you are a supplement brand. You sell tubs of, little pills of some type of supplement for working out, pre-workout, creatine, whatever it is. If you are one of those brands and you are looking for a 3D animation, and trust me, they are, because they need to run ads to get clients and they need a visual, the last thing that they want to see on a portfolio is a render of a black hole. They're going to say, oh, he must specialize in something else, because this is not going to help me solve my problem of getting more clients for my supplement brand. It has nothing to do with supplements. Okay. They want to go on a profile, and the whole entire profile, 50 posts, 100 posts, 1,000 posts, they should all be about supplements or adjacent things to supplements that are closely correlated, like bags of coffee, things that look similar to how a tub of supplements or a bag of pre-workout or a protein powder, whatever, coffee brands, coffee beans, whatever you can put in a bag and sell. They want to see things like that, because they can say, oh, he's probably a master at doing this type of thing. He can probably make an ad for me, for my brand that does this, a supplement brand or coffee brand. They want to see things that are closely correlated, and even better, exactly matching the content that they are looking for. If a coffee bean brand owner comes across a page and it has a literally bag of coffee with a cool animation of like the bag opens and a tornado of coffee beans pops out, right, or something like that, that is exactly what they are looking for. They will DM you and say, how much? Let's get started. Literally, okay? If they see a black hole and aliens on the page, they are not going to DM you. They do not care about you. Okay, so that's the misconception, is that you do not want a diverse portfolio, and business owners are looking for specific things to solve their problems of making money to get clients. Okay, you need to solve those problems. That's all you have to do. And you need to show up as an expert when they are looking for that. You just need to show up there as, I am the guy that makes awesome coffee bag and coffee bean or supplement, whatever it is, animations. This can apply to any niche. Let's say you're BMW, right? A car brand, BMW. If you go on someone's page and it has black holes, they don't care. They are going to skip past you and look for someone else. They want someone whose entire page and entire content structure is literally about cars. Even better if it's literally about BMW, their exact brand. That's how people get hired. They want to see an exact correlation or exact match to the content that they are looking for.